So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be doing another what if today, seeing what if Steve Nash came out of retirement to play for the Golden State Warriors. Now, obviously Steve Nash does not have the main correlation with the Warriors like my other what ifs videos. Obviously Magic Johnson is the GM of the Lakers right now, and then who else did I even do? I forget who else I even did. Jason Kidd's the head coach of the Bucks. Where am I going right now? Larry Bird was the head of operations for the Indiana Pacers, and Michael Jordan obviously owns the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry, kind of blanked there for a second. Steve Nash's affiliation with the Warriors is a little bit less than those guys, though. He is just kind of like an assistant trainer and kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for here? What is it? He's like a correspondent or something like that. I saw a couple articles like questioning why he wasn't at the ring ceremony. He was like more than deserving being there. I know he definitely has some sort of affiliation with them. That's why I did it. I didn't just take your word for it in the comments section. So, today going to see what if this could happen. I'm not positive what I want to do with this team. Obviously, Steve Nash is a point guard, one of the best point guards in NBA history. He obviously cannot be traded, and I wouldn't trade him anyways, so he's obviously here to stay. Steph Curry obviously signed that Supermax, so I mean, he has a lot of years. It's not like I'd be losing him in free agency. It's really just between him and Thompson. If I want to move Klay Thompson, then I very well could. I could also change Steph Curry's position to the shooting guard position, which I might go ahead and do. But I'm definitely going to probably trade one of them for a better center is obviously what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead, and I think I want to try to keep Curry just because Curry's not a guy I get to use too often because obviously he's never a free agent in these rebuilds because he is on a 5-year contract. So let's maybe go ahead and glance at offers for Klay Thompson. If I make a trade for Klay Thompson, you guys will see it. If not, I'll figure out what to do with the team. So I did decide to go ahead and trade Klay Thompson and Andre Iguodala over to the Detroit Pistons for Andre Drummond and Avery Bradley. Now, making this deal obviously does get me a franchise center. Klay Thompson, I mean, he's obviously one of the best shooting guards in the NBA, but I mean, if it's him or Curry when it comes down to it, I mean, clearly I'm going to have to go ahead and keep Steph Curry. So let's go ahead and move Steph Curry to the shooting guard position where he will start. And now I believe I'm going to trade Avery Bradley just because his contract is up at the end of this year. I'm probably going to do 2 years with this team because obviously it's a very good team. But I don't really feel like I have the assets to re-sign him after this year. So let's just go ahead and maybe try to get 2 nice bench pieces, maybe like 2 78 overalls for him. Let's just go ahead and throw him up right now and see what offers we do get. He is on such a nice contract that I just like kind of realized. So Chris Middleton and Malcolm Brogdon are both options, which actually isn't that bad of a deal. We had a nice first-round draft pick from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Marcus Smart, Tyreke Evans, and Michael Green. If Tyreke Evans was on a 1-year deal, I'd probably take that. Dennis Schroeder and John Collins. You see, that might be a trade I have to make. I can get Kemba straight up. Like, it's a very nice trade. Come on. I'm getting a lot of picks offered to me. Rudy Gay is nice as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and take... I think I'm going to take Schroeder and John Collins. We also have to trade Nick Young, but ultimately it's not that big of a loss. So now we do have a nice 6th man and Dennis Schroeder. John Collins is going to be our 7th man, a player with very high upside, I believe. So let's go ahead and try to move Zaza Pachulia actually now. I kind of like JaVale McGee a little bit more than I like Zaza Pachulia. Maybe we can get another guard off the bench. So let's go ahead and move Zaza Pachulia. He only is on a 1-year deal as well. Maybe we can... Ooh, David Nwaba, pretty sure has been playing like unbelievable in real life for the Bulls, but then again, it is the Bulls. So this team is not looking too bad right now. I forgot we had Jordan Bell as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get Nwaba some minutes. We're going to go 10-man rotation. And let's go ahead and reset that. I'm going to take the minutes away from Sean Livingston. And going to go ahead, not Omri Caspi, going to go ahead and give him to David Nwaba, the nice young player with a little bit of potential. So, rotation is not looking terrible at all. Nash, Curry, Durant, Green, and Drummond. Off the bench, Schroeder, Collins, McGee, Bell, and Nwaba. I do believe I kind of want to see if Durant will sign an extension right now. Oh, he's the player option. He's not eligible to do it. Okay. So that obviously can't happen. He's obviously my #1 priority in the offseason. I'll see you guys at the end of season #1, where I have absolutely no doubts this team will win a championship. So Steph Curry takes home the MVP award here at the end of season #1. He puts up an outstanding 27 points, 5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 2.5 steals, and no blocks. We went 73-9, obviously tying the Warriors for the best record of all time. I mean, we're kind of tying ourselves. Not really worth anything. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. I kind of would have liked it if maybe Dennis Schroeder could have got it, but, you know, it's okay. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year, also would have kind of maybe liked that to be Drummond, but you know what, it's fine. Chris Dunn, Most Improved and Coach of the Year, obviously goes to Steve Kerr, as we do go 73-9, first in the Western Conference, obviously. So Steph Curry does make the All-NBA first team. Let's see if we have any other Warriors. We do have Kevin Durant on the All-NBA second team, and nobody else. We probably should have Draymond Green. Nope, but we do have Kevin Durant on the All-Defensive second team. Not sure how Chris Dunn makes it. And then Nope, thought maybe John Collins would make it, but nope, he did not. So, Jason, that's disrespectful. He's making all-rookie first-team dudes probably. Not because of Ben. Maybe if Ben Simmons wasn't a rookie, he'd win Rookie of the Year, but he's going to be great one day, I'm telling you. So, here in the playoffs, 73-9, as I mentioned. Obviously, the first seed in the Western Conference standings. We were only 6 games up on the Rockets, who went 67-15. They are playing unbelievable in real life right now. Like, it's like scary how good they are. Player stats on the year: we led scoring by Steph Curry, then Kevin Durant, then Steve Nash, and then Andre Drummond, then Dennis Schroeder, then Draymond Green, John Collins, JaVale McGee, Jordan Bell. Rebounds per game was Drummond, Green, and then Durant, and assists was Nash, Curry, and then Green. All right, first round of the playoffs, the 8th-seeded Portland Trail Blazers. I feel like we should just sweep everybody in these playoffs. Like, I'm that confident. Honestly, we're that good. I mean, we didn't sweep the Spurs, but we ended up winning in 5. This Rockets team's very good, but I mean, obviously, we're probably much better. I mean, our starting 5 is pretty much all All-Stars. Okay, we're going to Game 7, and did we just blow? I'm pretty sure we blew a 3-1 lead. Pretty sure that happened. Okay. We're definitely better than every team in the NBA, but 2K hates me whenever I try to do simulations. So, at least we can say we lost to the champs. The Rockets win it all. James Harden is your finals MVP. So let's head into this offseason. I honestly just assumed we were going to get 2 championships done in this video in 2 years. But you know what? It happens. Up to staff signing, have to make sure Steve Kerr is still here. He is trainer for the Warriors. That's no good for me. We need A. We need Jimmy Lynch. He is an A, not an A+ trainer. He is an A overall trainer. I'll give him $325,000 a year. And then, is there any real life players that I like to assign assistant coaches? Paul Pierce, the GOAT, obviously. If you don't know, I'm a Celtics fan. I have to mention that in every video because I always say Paul Pierce is the GOAT, and I get LeBron's the GOAT, Kobe's the GOAT, stuff like that. Jordan's the GOAT. Sorry, I obviously missed the real one. And then Paul Pierce is our assistant coach. So let's head up to the draft. We do not have any good picks, I believe. Let's double check that. 29th pick. Could I actually move Dennis Schroeder and the 29th pick for something like, I can get the 7th pick. I kind of think I can get higher than that. I can get the 6th and Kent Bazemore. I can get Kemba Walker, who does have 1 year left on his deal, but I kind of want to move up to, I think I can definitely get higher than that. So let's go right here. Let's go Dennis Schroeder. Obviously, he's a great 6th man, but I kind of want to get a nice, like, prize possession rookie on this team. That doesn't make sense at all. I want to get a nice young rookie with some great upside. So we can get the 2nd. Can we get the 2nd overall pick from the Hornets? They would acquire $15 million more, so that's not happening. How about 3? Who has 3? I wouldn't mind like 5 either. 4 from the Dallas Mavericks. They're not interested. How about I give you a 2nd round pick? And they agree to that. So that's awesome. We now have the 4th overall pick in the draft. And I'll see you guys rookie signings with who I drafted. So with the 4th overall pick in the draft, we ended up selecting Marvin Bagley III out of Duke. Obviously, as a power forward, obviously we do have Draymond Green starting there. He probably will come off the bench. I don't think I'm going to be trading Draymond Green. I might, maybe for a couple bench players, but I mean, obviously this team is very, very good. It's obviously the best team in the NBA. I mean, there's not really much moves I need to make, or many moves. So Patrick McCaw can get the qualifying. So can Nwaba. Honestly, it's only $1.8 million, so he's probably worth a little less than that, but it's fine. So Kevin Durant, obviously need to bring him back. Bulls are giving him a max offer. Do we have bird rights on him? Okay, we should have bird rights on him. Not sure why that's not a thing. I'm 100% going to put bird rights on, or I'm just going to put him back on the team if he doesn't end up working out. Okay, well, never mind. We get him back on the team. Like, it says we didn't have bird rights on him. We did. I'm cool with that. Obviously, we have no more cap space on anybody else. Going to make sure he's back here, and we are good. So 397 overalls. Andre Drummond, who's a 90 overall. Draymond Green, if I move him to small forward, it'll be a higher overall, which I might do if I ended up trading him maybe for the likings of John Collins or Marvin Bagley III. So let's go ahead and look at free agency. Maybe we could bring back a couple of our veterans who we do not have bird rights on. And then let's go ahead and just look at some old guys here, like Jeff Green would be nice. No, I don't think I have them. Not really feeling that. Aaron Baines. Been very good. Oh my god, they updated his picture. It finally looks like him. I don't know if you knew his old picture. It looked literally nothing like him. Like, not even close to anything like Aaron Baines. Like, the guy was bald. He didn't have a beard. Good thing they updated him. Aaron Baines? Nope, not quite yet. Maybe we can get you now. And Aaron Baines, welcome to the team. So I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to the start of season number 2. I'll see you guys there if I decide to make a trade or not. So I kind of forgot that we had Jordan Bell, who actually does progress really well, and I think is an absolute steal for the Warriors in real life. Obviously, they did get him from the Bulls. I think it was just for cash consideration, something like that. It's the most, like, Warriors thing you could actually ever do. But we are going to go ahead and move John Collins over to the Toronto Raptors for OG Anunoby, or however the hell you say his last name, and a first-round pick. I'm pretty sure this guy's, like, a really good defender. Can I check his perimeter defense? Let's see. Let's go here. Post defense. Oh, okay, maybe it's not that good. Perimeter defense is a B+. That's actually not too bad. I mean, I can live with it. It's really just kind of a guy off the bench to be our, like, what even is he? He's currently the 9th man in the rotation. It's really not that important. And now I have to make the decision if I want to trade Draymond or not. Because obviously Marvin Bagley has huge potential. He's not going to progress that well if he's coming off the bench. This is only one. We're only going to do one more year of this rebuild, though. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind looking at offers for Draymond Green. It honestly all depends on what I could get. So let's just go ahead and throw him up. If I can't get anything, I'll move him back to power forward. And I'm more than happy to just leave him there. Obviously, one of the best power forwards in the NBA. I can get Joel Embiid and Robert Covington. That's such an overpay for that, I feel. Gordon Hayward from the Celtics. I mean, there's really nobody like that's that much better than I'm going to be able to really get. So I really think I'm just going to end up keeping him. Marcus Aldridge, Devin Booker. I have Steph Curry, wouldn't start. Paul George, obviously nice offer. Wiggins, Damian Lillard. Yeah, I mean, there's really just there's nothing there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep him. I think Warriors fans would probably want me to keep him anyway. So let's go ahead and keep this rotation the way it is. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and move Jordan Bell now for like a shooting guard off the bench. Just because we don't need two power forwards off the bench. So let's just look at some offers for Jordan Bell. Obviously, in real life, they're probably going to keep him because he is playing out of his mind right now, I think. So let's just look. If nothing comes to it, I'll probably keep him, but I don't really want two shooting or two power forwards in the rotation. Let's see. I wouldn't mind doing like an over trade. So he's only making like $1 million a year. So let's go player finder, point guard / shooting guard. And guys making like literally no money that I wouldn't mind. Malcolm Brogdon. Honestly, why not? He'd be a good 6-man. Malcolm Brogdon for Jordan Bell. And I have a couple first round. Just take 2. Take 3. I mean, it's the last year. Oh my God, seriously? Okay, whatever. It's a total overpay. If this was like me actually doing a real rebuild, I obviously would not do that. Let's go ahead and change Brogdon to a shooting guard just so we can have a shooting guard and a point guard off the bench. And then this team is going to be absolutely set. It's very, very good already. And then let's go ahead. Okay, Brogdon's going to play 21. We're going to give 23 for bad. Actually, we'll go 22 and 22. Yeah, and I'm fine with the rest of this rotation. So Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Andre Drummond off the bench, Marvin Bagley III, Malcolm Brogdon, Aaron Baines, OG Anunoby, and Sean Livingston. So I'll go ahead and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. I mean, I guaranteed a championship last year. It didn't happen. So hopefully we can get our championship done at the end of season number 2. Oh my, whoa. Okay, normally I don't pay attention, like, at all when I'm simulating. I just kind of hit no on the trade deadline and stuff. We are 52 and 2. Okay, I feel like this is necessary. I'm just so you know I'm not cheating. Like, where is it? It's down. Am I in the wrong menu? Shit, I think I'm in the wrong menu. Nope, it's right here. Okay, 50 simulator difficulty. Actually, I'll just show you guys all my settings while we're at it. These are the settings I always play on. This is really just how teams like re-sign their players, how aggressively, just because I kind of like to see players in different teams. But as you can see, I'm on 50 simulator difficulty and 52 and 2. Holy shit! Okay, I'll write out the rest of the season with you guys. While we're at it, let's talk a little bit. Maybe I have had a few ideas. I've been thinking. I know I mentioned it probably. Oh, of course, I cut in and we start losing. I did mention it probably around a month and a half ago at this point. I kind of am starting to want maybe to do like, I'll keep up with the rebuilds, but I kind of want to do some NBA talk videos just because, if you don't know, I am partnered with NBA Playmakers, so I do have access to like unlimited footage and I just don't get copyrighted when I post it. So it's just kind of sitting there and it's kind of a waste if I never use it. And ultimately, I love talking about basketball, so why not? Let's go ahead and maybe make a few basketball talk, just like general video ideas. So leave those down below in the comment section if you have anything you want me to talk about, like maybe the new rumors about Anthony Davis being traded, which is probably never going to happen. It's just rumors, but maybe I can just say like what would probably need to happen in order for him to be traded. Stuff like that. Maybe like Paul George trades, anything like that. If the Thunder start falling apart, I have ideas off my kazoo. It's not even a fucking saying. What the hell is that? But leave anything else down below in the comment section you want me to talk about. Literally open to anything. So if it's a great idea, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. We can get a real NBA talk going, and I would absolutely love to do that. Of course, when I cut in, we start losing games. Like, it's whatever. Are we going to get the best record of all time? We are. We go 75-7. Westbrook's your MVP, averaging a triple-double. Michael Porter Jr., Rookie of the Year for the Denver Nuggets. It was the first overall pick. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. Would have liked it to be Brogdon, but it happened. Damn, Drummond does not win Defense Player of the Year. Does Whiteside again? Jordan Bell most improved. Okay. I mean, we did trade him. I mean, you can kind of be mad at me for that, but ultimately, I mean, he probably wouldn't have won most improved off of our bench. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year, obviously, as we do go 75-7, first in the Western Conference. I don't even think we had anybody make the All-NBA first team, which is crazy when you win 75 games. But you know what? It's fine. 13. Like, the Rockets are very, very good. We won 75 games, and they were only 13 games behind us. They have Thabo Cephalosha starting for some reason, small forward position. Okay, I feel like you should be able to do better than that. Whatever, though. Kevin Durant led us in scoring 24.5 points, then Curry, and then Nash, Drummond, Bagley, who was a beast, and then Brogdon. Rebounds was Drummond, Green, and then Bagley, and assists was Nash, Curry, and then Draymond Green. All right, first round of the playoffs, taking on the 8-seeded Denver Nuggets. I'm hoping we win this. Just could be kind of embarrassing if I built a team like this. I mean, I really didn't build anything. I just kind of made like 2 trades, and then we just don't win a championship. But we are going to sweep our way. Let's just check out the 76ers, see if they added anybody on their team. I doubt they added anybody. Oh, they added Melo. Okay, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, they have Luka Doncic as well. Okay, maybe this team will give us a run for our money. Let's actually see what's their starting lineup. Fultz, Doncic, Melo, Simmons, Embiid. It's a very, very good starting lineup. Like, it's probably the best next best starting lineup in the game. I mean, okay. How does this team win 41 games? Like, how does that happen? I don't get this game sometimes. Let's go game by game. I still think we're obviously better, but this is probably one of the other better teams in the league. 3-2, and we're going to a Game 7. This could be bad on very many notes because, one, if we lose this game, I will be forced to go on to another season, and I did not download a draft class. I downloaded auto-generated rookies, so this is going to be pretty fun. We are currently winning. Yeah, we're going to win. Okay, so we win. We don't have to go on to another year. I mean, it really would have just been the same team anyways. I wouldn't have made many trades. So, Steph Curry is your Finals MVP, up to a 98 overall at the shooting guard position. Has an absolutely amazing NBA Finals. So, let me know, again, we did just talk about me doing possibly just general NBA talks. If you kind of skipped over that, that is what I was talking about. Just me talking about the NBA. Obviously, I love basketball, doing these rebuilds. You can probably tell. But this was also a great team. Let me know any other what-if ideas. I'm probably going to take a break from these for a little while. They're not boring, but they're just kind of like... they don't do as well view-wise, so we're going to probably hop into some off-season rebuilds, maybe those NBA talk videos, and probably get back into some historic rebuilds. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure to like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave any video ideas down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.